Hey everyone, I'm Amina and welcome back to Amina Inspired. I am so happy to be here. I'm happy to be alive. Thank you to everyone for your amazing well wishes and prayers. I can tell you that my last video, I could barely make that video and post it. So I'm so thankful to be here. I have to say, after I recovered, I still had about 4 to 6 weeks of brain fog, confusion, light sensitivity, and unexpected fatigue. And so I can tell you that COVID is not fun, but there is life afterwards, and I am thankfully still here, and so is my husband. So thank you so much. So I want to tell you where I've been. I've been on Instagram. If you are there and you haven't given me a follow, please do, because there's so many fun and exciting things that's coming up. So it's like really a cool place. I love it. Having said that, I started something called Amina Inspired Lives, and this is where I interview people that are doing amazing things and just like ordinary people from Cape Town or South Africa or from abroad, and then we're just growing a community of people that love themselves and understand that this is hard work, figuring out who the heck you need to be and how to be it, right? And so that's all good and well, except I learned something while I was in the live. So I was interviewing Bernie Fabing from Vannie Kaap. I mean, one of the most, like, I love that brand. It's an inspiring local brand, right? And then I was giving him something, and I turned my back to the camera, and I noticed as I looked back, I saw this horrible slouching version of myself. And I thought to myself, but Amina, that's not you. Why are you slouching? But let's be honest here, that is me. But which me is it? Let me explain this to you. So, today I want to talk about unrecalled memory that's stored in the body. So, Gabor Mate talks about the fact that depending on how we were socialized or like, how our parents raised us and schooling and all of those things, they actually leave traces in our body. Either it comes up as a disease or disorder, or for me, it comes up as bad posture. Okay. And so it was something that I realized, it was a moment. So I remember if you know me, I've been abused. Sorry, I was abused. I'm not laughing at it. I'm just like, that's probably how I felt. Um, I was bullied extensively from the principal to the teachers, except for one teacher, Mrs. Roscoe, and then to the kids, right? I don't even blame the kids because, of course, kids are bullies and that's how they roll, right? Adults, Anyway, so I remember walking home from school one day, and it was one of those really crap days where you just wish you could have been invisible, the world just swallows you in, right? And I was looking at the ground as I'm walking home, not looking anywhere, just my blinders on. And the neighbor tells me just before I get home, he says, "Hey, look up." And I knew in my heart what I was saying in my head, which was, "There's nothing up there for me." Because that's really how I felt. I was depressed, I was suicidal, I was just bottling things up a lot. And this did not play out well in my 20s because I did a lot of dumb stuff because I could not express how I felt. And so one of the things that Gabor Mate and his colleagues says that when you discover something and it's in your body, right, you have to ask yourself, who is the I that is suffering? So who is the I with the bad posture? Is it the 37-year-old Amina who has her own business, who recently got a promotion, who has lovely students, lovely friends, I mean, a great life? Is it that Amina, or is it the 11-year-old Amina that was systematically bullied to the point, I mean, it was really bad, right? So obviously it was that 11-year-old Amina, so I had to reconcile that and accept, and this is the tough part for me. Like, I even go on Facebook and I see my old primary school teachers' pictures and people talking about how much they love their teachers and stuff. And I was like, wow, did we go to the same school? How is your experiences so much better? Like, you miss your teachers? I don't. And so I realized that, okay, Amina, you need to catch up. You need to let your 11-year-old self come into your 37-year-old self and just rest there and know that you won't allow anybody to bully you now. And it's so funny because the way I felt then, I always wanted somebody to say these words to me. I see you. You matter. You have a gift inside of you that you need to share with the world. I wanted somebody to see me and I couldn't even see myself. And so my posture, like I was going to say about it, is a reflection, I would say, one of the last vestiges of my traumatized self. And yeah, I'm thankful that it wasn't anything really, really severe. But ultimately, everyone's different, and the way we internalize trauma, it's real for us. And so it could be something like actual abuse, or it could be being forgotten in a shop for 10 minutes, or it could be bullied for about 4 or 5 years of your life. That can give you some sort of trauma. And if we don't deal with it, it turns into disorders and diseases. And so I hope that you will think about it, things about your life that you want to change, things that don't suit you anymore. Let's be brave. Let's say that we have bad posture and we know why and we're done with it. Let's correct our posture every time we remember how amazing we are. And let's grow our community of people that are doing the hardest work on earth, and that is to live happier, more fulfilling lives. And with that, I want to say that I'm going to have a surprise for my 2-year I'm an Inspired anniversary on YouTube on the 31st of October. If you live in Cape Town, DM, WhatsApp, PM me, and then I will let you know. It's super, super cool. And I'm sending you all my love and hopes for a much more beautiful tomorrow. Much love, always.